Hey, hi, I have a question. Do you know what time it is? It's time for another Daddy Dogs ASMR video. My name is Teddy, and I'm talking in an ASMR style. You can tell I've been into finger fluttering lately. So, the goal of tonight's video is to be as professional of an ASMRtist as I can be. Instead of filming on my computer today, I am filming on my brand new iPhone. I have a blue ring light, and I'm recording audio through my music microphone. That microphone is a AGK C414. I'm still getting the hang of actually making my finger flutters have a sound. Tonight, I'm trying to be as professional as possible. All ASMR is valid, but I like to switch it up, and I want to bring you many different kinds of ASMRs. As many types of ASMR as I can, and we're doing that tonight. This will forever and will always be a ramble channel, but I'm just trying to go for higher production value tonight. So, I'm going to focus more on the triggers tonight. My first trigger is instant soap and water. It's a foaming cleanser. I'll be touching my face, so I am going to sanitize my hands. There we go. Alright, it doesn't really want to cooperate. The trigger did not get the professional memo. Okay, so normally it doesn't look like that. Let's rub this in. I'm not gonna lie, that looks so cool with the blue light. Now normally it gets a lot, has a lot more volume. Let's shake it a little more. I'm gonna back up, and I promise not to bump the mic. Okay, again, I hold things very strangely on this channel, so I don't chuck them across the room, which will never see the light of day because I would edit that out, but I have yet to actually drop something professional. Not what I'm going for, but we'll take it. And I'm just making sure I have my monitor set up too, so I'm looking at my monitor, but I promise to give more attention and my ASMR abilities to you. Let's rub this in. So, this is great on the go. I'm pretty sure my mom got this for my sister as a present because she does a lot of camping. And because of that, by proxy, I got some too. Yeah, that sounded really good. Okay. Hands are sanitized or whatever. Let's pop that back on. The cap makes really good sounds. Especially taking it off and putting it on. I could probably do a whole video. Sometimes I practice with these triggers and sometimes I don't. It actually was so much easier before I started doing ASMR to find triggers because normally if it sounded good or like it was like nice to do or like kind of let's grab the next trigger. Our next trigger for tonight is the Bioma Brightening Serum. I told you I'd get the hang of it. The hang of it. I'm trying, so I'm gonna put some on. I do just have a lot of Bioma stuff laying around. If you watched the ASMR in my favorite color, I used a product in that video too. One thing I'm noticing as I film these videos are I need a haircut ASAP. I'm gonna set this down and then rub this in. I'm gonna try not to mess this up, but sure, why not? Professional is in the subject line of this video. It's in the email being sent out. Let's go to the next trigger now that my face has been brightened. This is not a face skincare video. It's just a lot of these products have nice sounds. So this is a Vapo stick. It's Vicks Vapor Rub. I practiced that the other night and amazing sounds. I don't know if you're supposed to put this directly on your skin. However, I don't see any harm in dabbing some on my beard. And you know what? Call me crazy, I'm just gonna dab some there. As I go, let me know feedback. I forget if I mentioned that in another video. Do you want certain triggers for longer? What kind of content do you want to see besides the rambles? Okay. We'll play with this a little bit more and then go on to the next one. Like the way this glides in your ear, especially with these headphones, is so cool. Alright, that's enough of that. Being professional and punctual. Next trigger, let's go to the next one. The next trigger is not for my face. It could be, but it's not. Dryness. Living in I almost said a culture. Living in an area and a climate that is cold and dry sometimes, you need some lotion. I'm going to read it before I show it to you. I was also practicing with this and I realized I should maybe read some of these things so I'm not mispronouncing it. Or mispronouncing things when I'm on this channel. This is the Vaseline for Men Fast Absorbing 3-in-1 Body Face Hands 48-hour Moisture Hydration Lotion. Also love that it focused. When I practiced a little earlier, it would not focus. Okay, that's enough of that. So let me set this to the side. this lotion. I'm gonna rub it in. That was crazy. Get the lotion in every nook and cranny. Alright. So the reason why I enjoy that lotion, it is kind of like a very basic lotion, and I do think products that are gendered, it makes sense when the gendering is informative for the buyer, but I always laugh at things that don't need to be gendered. Now, when I bought this, it was kind of funny, and people would see it in my apartment and would say, like, why are you getting Vaseline for men? But it's actually really nice, and I got it because it is fast absorbing. I don't know if they sell it anymore or what, but yeah, when I gotta go and I gotta go to work in the morning and I'm rushing out the door, I throw this bad boy on and it absorbs really quickly. There's been times when I put lotion on my hands, I get to work and I can't even grab a doorknob because the lotion is so oily. You can tell how empty and hollow this is, and you can tell how much I've used it because of that. I'm trying to do a better job of making eye contact while not interfering with the microphone and still getting a sound that is pleasant. I'll keep working on it. And with that, I think we should move on to the next trigger. I have the next trigger in my hand. Which one? It's my right hand. But, you know, a lot of these things are skincare related, or like health or sleep or nutrition. I just grabbed a bunch of things that were blue because I thought it would be funny in the blue light. This is not for face or for hands. This is for sleep. This is not sponsored. Not that it would be at this moment, but I do recommend this product because it's worked for me. These are the Ollie Extra Strength Sleep Melatonin. Another product that you can hear is hollow because I use it not a lot. Let's not go crazy, but every once in a while, maybe before a stressful day at work, I'll take these to sleep. They're 5 milligrams, so one is kind of like if you just need a little push and you're already tired. 2 is put me to bed now. I'm not really sure if you are a person that enjoys tapping. What do you like about tapping? I enjoy some, but I guess with the ASMR that I'm used to now, for the most part, people are tapping or kind of like rubbing or whatever while they talk. I am a little sad because really any melatonin gummy is spendy versus the pill form, but these taste really good, and you get the same experience every time if you even just take 111 or 222 of these. They work very well, and you will always kind of have the same experience and know when it's actually working, and you will get a good night's sleep. I'm always scared to take melatonin 2 nights in a row. I rarely do that because I don't want to fry my receptors and, disrupt my natural order or whatever. But yeah, I'm bummed because you can hear there's not really many. You can see there's not many left in there. And originally when I went to Target, I was looking for a different name brand, and these were a better solution. So if you are looking for something, Ollie is the brand. I might have mentioned that, or you might have seen it on the lid. Anyway, so it's something I recommend and I actually use, and I will be buying again, even though I don't want to spend the money. But sleep is important. Sleep is professional. And with that, we will move on to the next trigger. Alright, so the next trigger is with a gummy bear. Not just any gummy bear, though, a very useful gummy bear. I don't know if you guys remember, but maybe somebody already used this in a video like a long time ago, and they would like take the bear and like, who was that? I really want to go back and find these people that I used to listen to. But what was that? Wait, oh my gosh, there was like somebody that used one of these. The useful part about it, before I forget, is that it lights up. Such a cool trigger. But I'm gonna keep tapping on it. Okay. Okay. So I remember like somebody would take this and like literally like that. I remember that. But do you remember that girl, woman, lady, whatever, that had all the cool like wallets? And she would like get them out and would literally just be like, and they were so sticky, and there was something called a one of her wallets was a donut clutch that she would literally just like, and I'm pretty sure that lady made some of the clutches or the wallets that she had. What happened to that icon? I miss her. Okay, and I remember a bunch of her videos now that I'm thinking about it too. If you remember who that was or the name of the channel, comment down below. If I can find it, maybe I can put it in the description. I just have to remember, I have to be professional and remember that I talked about her. But I know that her videos are still up because a while ago I went and found her. She had a video like sitting in the dark with candles. She had like the sticky videos with like the sticky clutch or the sticky wallet, the donut clutch. I thought that was such a cool like wallet clutch situation. Like I said, I will always and will forever be a ramble channel, so I had to throw that in. So, yeah, that has been the gummy bear, the light up gummy bear. Let me try to do this in a way that doesn't look so weird. Time for our last trigger of the night. I couldn't finger flutter when I had those triggers, and that's okay because I'm trying to be more versatile in my ASMR artistry. Anyway, last trigger is spray of the day. I have to include that in every video. And I'm trying to think. I don't think I had a spray of the day in my video at the park when I actually went outside. If I did, I'm just forgetting it, but my goal is to have one. So, as we prepare for bed, I'm going to go to bed in a few hours, like maybe 2, 3, I don't know. I'm going to calm myself, and my spray is a cucumber mist. It is a cucumber spray mist toner. That smells very nice. So far with spray of the day, I haven't really tapped or anything. It's just kind of spray, and head out and cut the video. We're trying to be professional, so I am hanging out with the spray for a little bit, at least with the bottle, which is also blue. And you may have noticed that it is very small. Why? Because it's a to-go bottle. I pour a product into it and take it on the go. Very, very useful for after the gym and really whenever I need it. So I am going to head on over to the end of the video, and I'm going to ask you a question. Let me set this down. Okay. Do you know what time it is? It's time for me to finger flutter you away. It's time for me to end the video. And it's time for me to relax as I get ready for bed. Thank you so much for allowing me to be professional and for coming along for this journey of being a professional ASMR artist. I definitely feel like I leveled up big time. But the thing with ASMR is all of it is kind of perfect, even if it's imperfect. So I'm just kind of throwing things in at the end as I close out my professional video, but before I get a little too rowdy and a little too unprofessional, let me sign out because I definitely have other videos that I will be rowdy. Or at least that I can let loose a little more than right now. I mean, I'm even dressed like I'm reporting for ASMR duty. What time is it? It's time for me to head out. Thank you so much for watching and for all the support.